for Chapi.
Wow!
Hello, children. I have a story to tell you.
Please tell us and make us happy.
Hello, children. The title of our story today is How Tortoise Tricked His Wife Alii. And the proverb that follows it is that if an animal escapes the hunt today, tomorrow is another day of hunt. Once upon a time, Tortoise had a longing for ona yam. Ona yam is a yam that is yellow inside, slightly bitter. It's kind of medicinal. Many people don't like it, but Umbe loved it. Tortoise Umbe loved ona yam. Now he started thinking. He was thinking and thinking, how can I get more of ona yam? How can I get ona yam to eat? He now remembered he now knew what he could do. So he called his wife, Alii, who is a petty trader. She trades in a neighboring village on Eke Market Day. That is every 4 days, she will go to Eke Market. So Tortoise told his wife, Alii, that he's hosting a meeting of his friends. There will be 9 friends coming, so 10 of them, that she should cook a big pot of ona yam for them and make that special dip that she loves so much. Ali agreed. She woke up very early in the morning, cooked a big pot of ona yam, and then made that special dip, a bowl of it, that Tortoise loves so much. When she was ready to go to market to do her petty trading, she carried her wear on her head, and Tortoise followed her. He said he wanted to go to their own village market and buy early morning palm wine, which is frothing, it froths, so that he will use it for the meeting with his friends. So together they walked. When they got to their village market, Ali went on her way. And Tortoise had told her that she shouldn't worry about setting up the place. He was going to set it up, and everybody will come with his own calabash cup. Everybody will come with his own calabash cup. So, as soon as Tortoise bought the palm wine, he rushed home. He couldn't wait. He just got home, he brought out the big pot of yam and put it in the center of the circle where he had put chairs all around, and then the keg of wine, and he started eating. So he will he will sit on one chair, get some yam, peel the skin, remove the skin, and leave it on the foot of the chair, dip in the special dip, pour some palm wine, and drink. He was eating and drinking with relish. After eating on one seat, he will move to another seat, and he will eat and then drop the peelings, yam peelings on the foot of the seat. Take palm wine and drink. And this was how he was doing. He was moving from seat to seat, from seat to seat. By late afternoon, he had gone round. And to further his deceit, what he did was that he left a lot of footprints going in and out of his compound, as if many people had been coming and going. He went, after eating, he now laid back, he said, and he slept, smiling. He slept. He was so happy. When Ali came back from market, Tortoise jumped up and said, "Oh, Ali, my wife, you are the best. Oh, my friends love the yam, especially the dip. They loved it so much. Oh, you are the best." They said that I was a very lucky man to have such a wonderful cook. Ali was she felt very happy for all these compliments. She was very happy. Then Tortoise now told her, "My friends have decided that this meeting we hold every Eke day. and that you will prepare a big pot of yam on a yam and a special dip for us. Well, this continued happening, and each Eke day, Alii will cook the on a yam. Tortoise, her husband, will go with her to the market, stop at the village market to buy palm wine to take to his friends, and Alii will continue to the next village to sell her things. After a while, it was getting too much. So she asked her neighbor that stays home, that one doesn't go to outside to sell. So she said, neighbor, tell me, is it right? Why must my husband be the one to be hosting the meeting ever so often? Why? Every Eke market day, I have to cook a big pot of honor and make dip before going to market. The neighbor said, meeting in your house? What meeting? She said, yes, many of them come to our house. She said, I've never seen anybody coming or going from your house on Eke market day. The wife was shocked. So she made a plan. And the next Eke day, she didn't let her husband, Tortoise, know that anything was happening. She woke up early, cooked a big pot of honor yam, made the special dip, and as usual, Tortoise accompanied her as she carried her ware to the market. Tortoise went to the village market there, bought palm wine, and went home. Alii this time, instead of continuing to the next village to sell her wares, she now took another back path and went round to her neighbor's house. And from there, both of them now went to a hiding place. From there, they could see what was happening in the compound of Tortoise. So with shock, she was watching. She saw her husband bring out the yam, pot of yam, and the dip. And now he started eating. He will take yam, peel it, and eat on one seat. And then he will take palm wine and drink. After drinking, he will move to the next seat. He will collect yam, peel it, leave the scrapings at the foot of his chair, take palm wine and drink. And that was what he was doing from seat to seat, from one chair to the other. He was moving. When the wife couldn't take it anymore, she jumped out from her hiding place and said, "Aha, Mbe, I have caught you today." You know, Mbe is his name. Tortoise. He said, "I have caught you today. So this is what you do." Tortoise was very shocked that as cunning as he was, somebody could catch him. But then he fell on his knees and said, "Alii, please, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry to have tricked you this way." She said, "Tortoise, you know, an animal may escape a hunt today, but tomorrow is another hunt. Why do you have to lie to me? I am your wife. I love you. If you needed to eat Orna so much, why didn't you tell me? Anytime you tell me, why wouldn't I cook Orna for you? I will cook willingly. You don't have to tell me lies." Tortoise now said, "Sorry, I will not do it again." And from then onward, anytime Tortoise wanted to eat Orna, the wife will prepare Orna yam for him and make the special dip that he loved. And then they lived happily ever after that. Chapi war. Now the moral of this story is that it is bad to lie to your partner. You should never tell lies to people around you or to your partner. It does not pay. Chapi war. The preservation of Igbo language and culture is a task for you and me.